The other day, Islands came out with a huge update. They added a ton of new stuff, but there is one thing that I haven't seen anyone talking about. They made it possible to auto-farm berries. Yes, guys, they actually added berry totems. They haven't ever been in the game before, and they are completely game-changing. So yeah, guys, right here in the totem shop, you can actually go now and buy yourself a red berry totem, a blackberry totem, or a blueberry totem. They are different tiers. They are different levels of expensive. The red berry totems being the cheapest. And the reason for that is because the red berries are by far the cheapest to sell. Like, if you go right here, they are nothing like they used to be, man. These used to be the best thing in the entire game to farm. It was so stupid. Everyone just had a giant field of red berries. It was so boring. But yeah, now they actually also added blueberries and blackberries. Now, I will say this much. I wouldn't really focus on these two too much yet. They are very, very, very expensive to get, guys. Each of them seeds are like 500k or something. Like, Jesus, so expensive. Way too expensive. But red berry seeds are way more reasonable. Yeah, guys, look right here. If you go right here to the island's official price guide, the red berry seeds only cost 3,700 to buy. Huh? That's a pretty good price. I mean, look at this. 430,000, 380,000, 3,000. If you actually measure that to how much better they are, right? So they're like, what? Like, look at this. Like, blackberry, right? The best berry sells for 26 coins. This one, 22. 4 coins more. It will cost you like 100 times more. So, yeah, it's not worth it, okay? Go for red berry seeds. They are incredible right now. Like, they are literally the greatest things. So, guys, what I did is I got my hands on a bunch of red berry seeds. Yeah, look at that. I got 362. Now, that's a pretty good number. Now, there is a couple things that I'm very curious about, guys. I already bought a bunch of totems just so I could do some testing here. So, we have a bunch of berry seeds. We have a bunch of totems. Now, one thing that I really, really badly want to know right now is what is the range, right? So, I'm going to just place myself a huge square of berry seeds. All right, there it is. This is a full field of berry seeds. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for these all to grow. But guys, what I want to know is what is the range on this thing, guys? Because on the new flower vacuum sucker thing, I don't really know what it's called. It pretty much just sucks up a bunch of flowers. The range on it is actually pretty good. It is actually a lot better than typical totems. So I think that maybe the range on these will be pretty good. Like, I have faith in it, you know? So now you might be thinking to yourself, Jesse, what is the point of farming berries, right? Like, are they really all that much better? Like, you know, what makes them so great? You know, this is what I think, guys. Berries, at least right now, and I talked with the developer. I don't know if he knows that I tell some things in videos, but talk with the developer. He says he wants to make the berries even better, okay? He's talked about the berries. He thinks the berries are great, and I agree with him. I think the berries are amazing. So, I think it's safe to say that currently, berries are a really good starter farm. But if you built the farm, guys, you always got the farm. All you need to do is swap out the berry if they add a new berry. I don't know. I actually don't know if they're adding a new berry, but if they do add a new berry, that is even better. You know, it's starting to look pretty competitive up there at the top. I mean, I think trees and watermelons are, well, watermelons are obviously the #1 best right now, okay? I think nobody's going to debate that, but they're so expensive. They're pretty much like unachievable for most players. So I think trees, specifically the plum trees, are currently the #1 best farm for like starting players, like high-end farm, right? I think berries are like, if they get buffed a little bit, currently they're a little bit weak, but when berries get buffed, I think they're going to be up there. I'm not even going to lie. But guys, yeah, one of the reasons why I think berries might actually become super meta again is because they are way less laggy, you know? You don't need to do any processing. You literally, berry spawns, right? You pick up the berry with the totem. It is instantly done. There is no processing that needs to be done, which is literally insane in comparison with like every other thing you can farm in the game. Like, for example, right, with my regular crops, I would have to, you know, clean them up because they're probably going to be oily unless it's a watermelon. I don't even know if watermelons get oily. There's all kinds of other steps that you need to do with a bunch of the other farms. But berries don't have that. That's why they were always so good, is because they were just so simple. Oh, baby, my field is growing. Now, guys, one of the things that I truly think makes berries potentially one of the greatest things for farming in the entire game is this other item they recently added. It's the automatic teleseller, okay? If you would buy, like, I don't know, like, let's say you build a unit, what do you call it? Like a module of a berry farm, and each module has its own teleseller. All you need to do is take the money out of each teleseller, but the items will literally be alive for like seconds before they're sold. So it's literally insane. Like, so little lag. So yeah, that's what I think. But let's see right here. So I got this little field right here, and I just need the berries to grow, really. You know what? Actually, there's one thing I'm a little bit confused about. It's why there isn't a grape totem. Like, there is a totem for every single berry type except grapes. Like, it's almost like they just straight up forgot about them, because I was about to say, wait, grapes would actually be kind of sick to auto farm, but you can't. Like, it's still not possible. All right, guys, so here we go. We got the entire square fully grown. So I'm gonna place my totem right here in the middle, and I'm gonna see what happens here. I wonder how good this is gonna be. And one thing I'm even more curious about is the exact specific range that it has, because that's gonna make a big difference in how I'm gonna build my future berry farm. Can you start, please? Oh, we got something. We got something. What did we farm? Where did it come from? Wait, it farmed berries, but I can literally not... It farmed it from all the way over. What? What is this range? What? You can't be serious right now. This range is disgusting. I built this big of a square assuming that it would literally never be this big. But what? It is literally harvesting them out of here right now. Oh, okay, that I misclicked on accident, but I was pretty certain that right there would have worked. Okay, so let's just eliminate all of this right here around it, because that's just gonna be a waste of time. Yeah, it's harvesting them like one by one. It's going in like a circle. So let's go harvest this entire circle right here right now, just so that way it doesn't waste its time. So yeah, guys, I'm breaking everything that we know for certain that this thing can harvest. Oh my god, it harvested literally in a circle. That is so weird. Dude, I am baffled right now, because this is way bigger range than it... I think it's... Wait, is that the same range as a regular totem? Am I losing my mind for nothing here? Am I going crazy? Now, guys, one thing that I am noticing is that you can't actually upgrade this totem like how you can other totems. Like, if I grab myself an onion totem here, I can just click upgrade, and all of a sudden, this thing is amazing. Especially the efficiency. Like, I can turn the efficiency to max. Okay, so it's safe to say that it's currently just going around in a bit of a circle like this. So that is actually pretty good range. Like, at least it's not bad. Like, if it was bad range, it would be awful. So, oh my god, I'm so confused. Like, this is... How are we gonna turn this into the best farm? Because we have so little steps. Like, we can place a totem and then just go straight into this. We could just straight up go like conveyor, boom, like that. Oh wait, that's literally the one configuration that wouldn't work. Like, we could just go straight into totem like that, or straight into a conveyor like that, because then we'll automatically like offload the items. All right, so there's a conveyor next to it now, so they can actually get rid of some of the items. But the one thing I'm actually kind of surprised about, how it's a perfect square, it seems like the way that it harvests stuff. But yeah, guys, the one thing that I'm the most curious about right now is like how exactly would be the best way to farm this. I almost feel like it would be literally the dumbest, simplest setup you could imagine here. So straight up, I think this right here is the best kind of setup, where you just knock out a hole right there, berry totem, conveyor, a hole, and the hole just plummets all the items all the way down to the bottom, right? Maybe we'll just make it look a little bit better like this. But there's one thing I'm pretty certain of, and is that we don't actually have the ability to drop the berry seeds in between the totem. I think, yeah, they'll just glitch out there. Yeah, okay. That doesn't work. So yeah, I think this is like literally the easiest farm in the game to build. That's it. And then you just do a bunch of layers of this. Make sure to grab some freaking glass panes and place them all like along this edge right here. That's insane. Is it literally this easy? Well, guys, I think that's the case. So what I'm going to do now is I think I'm just going to build a farm. I was literally thinking to myself that there is no shot that it's easy enough to just build the farm in the same video. But dude, this seems so easy. This is literally going to make me a stupid amount of money. Like literally a stupid amount of money. All right, guys. So here we go. Where I'm going to build this farm is slightly over here to the left of the tree farm. I'm going to put all my different farms right here in this area. It's going to be like the farming district. So yeah, let's just go off in this direction. All right, guys. So let's get this farm building. So let me up here. Okay, thank you. So all we need to do is go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there you go. There's the square. Boom. So yeah, guys, here's right now the square that I have. I think this is the size that we need it to be. I literally have the memory of a goldfish. Yes, this right here is the size that we need it to be. Okay, dope. All right, let's grab some berry bush seeds, and we're just gonna go place them all along here. Knock these 2 blocks out. Glass panes right here. Well, that is it. That is the entire farm right there. So let's just go on with the next layer. Like, this is literally the easiest farm to build in the entire game by far. Now, guys, keep in mind that I'm currently gonna be building a single module, and you could literally build this all the way up to sky limit, and then you can do multiple modules. So like, let's say this is 1, then I build like what, 5 blocks over, I build another one, and they'll just both be running at the same time and just making a filthy amount of money. Look at that. Just conveyor, totem, done. And now I just need to seed it up. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna start building this entire thing up right here as high as I can go. Like, I don't have that many berry seeds. I know people that have way more than them, but I can easily get more berry seeds in the near future, which is gonna be insane. But yeah, like, this is pretty insane. I guess there's actually one thing that I can think of that might be able to make this farm better. And let me show you. What you could do is, and this is only really ever if you're planning to do like an expansion, what you can do is you can kind of offset another berry farm right next to here. So look at this. So I do this right here, and then in here will the berry seeds will go, right? Look at this. I actually think this will look really cool. This is why I'm going to do it. So yeah, in there, I pretty much place myself a bunch of berry seeds. Now, guys, keep in mind that as soon as you do this, the berry seed farm becomes pretty much impossible to work on. There's literally 0 blocks of empty air where you can stand, right? But your farm will also become 10 times cooler. So I'm going to do it anyway. So yeah, pretty much you just do the exact same thing you just did. You just offset it by 1 block. So yeah, we're going to place our totem right there, thing right there, hole right there with glass. Dude, look at this. This is so compact. It's literally insane to me, like how good this is. So yeah, guys, same thing right here. In between the layers, we're going to build the exact same thing we just did. But as you can see, as soon as you do that, it really just becomes super compact and jam-packed with berries. And even if you make it this much more complicated like I just did, I would still say that this is the easiest farm in the game. Like, this is so easy. And you know what, guys? I think I'll say it. I think that this farm has become the most compact you can make your berry to farm ratio that has ever been in the game. Like, this is so compact. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the other side now because I think it's gonna look sick. I'm just going for looks at this point. Style points only, baby. Let's go. So yeah, guys, just doing the exact same thing right here as we did on the other side. Same exact thing. But dude, look at how compact it makes everything. It's insane. Now, guys, keep in mind that you can literally build this all the way up to build limit. Like, you can go as high as you want. There's no rules in the kitchen. Like, it's insane. All right, so that is everything in place. And dude, look at how much stuff is packed in there. It is just all berry. So there's only one thing left to do now, and that is to actually merge all of the outputs together. So there's one right here that's going to come down. Oh, it just came down. Lol. And there's one right there. And then there's one right there. So let's do this. All right, perfect. So all the items are going to drop down just right. And then all we need to do is move them from here into a somewhat of a storage anything, right? Now, I just got to cover everything up with glass so that way nothing falls out. And there it is, guys. That is pretty much everything we needed to get done. And here it is, baby. Dude, look at this thing. What a unit. All right. So yeah, guys, that is the entire farm done now. All of the stuff has grown and everything is pretty much running. And it's running well. Like, it's doing really good. We got 5 berries so far. It's kind of just still getting started up. As you can see, some of the seeds are still growing over there, but this has been the most compact that we have ever been able to make a farm. Like, this reminds me of one of the old farms that I made in 4 Islands, which was like this one, which was super complicated to make, super hard to build. This right here is just as compact, if not more compact, and it is dumb easy to make, man. This is insane. This is crazy. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, you know, build yourself one of these farms, because honestly, if at any point in the anywhere near future you gotta swap out a layer of these, for example, or let's say, I don't know, they come out with a new seed, or let's say you achieve, for some reason, you just from the whatever his name is, like Cletus, I guess, you buy a bunch of blackberry seeds, you can easily replace them like that. Like, it's dumb easy to change out. So yeah, if you ever want to do that in the future, you can. But for now, we got ourselves an absolute unit of a farm on our hands, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, guys, with that, I'll see you later, boys. Peace.